Hey guys, so today's video is going to be 10 tips on how you can succeed in college/high school. So stay tuned, watch the video, it's going to be so awesome. These are 10 tips that I created myself and how I personally feel I can succeed throughout the school year and on a daily basis. So definitely stay tuned and watch it. Alright guys, so tip number 1. Study, 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 and I cannot stress it enough, study. Because you know what's gonna happen? If you don't study, you're gonna be stuck on that next test or exam that you're gonna do, and you're gonna be like, oh God, I'm gonna fail this. But if you study just at least a little bit every night, you're gonna be so successful. First of all, you could study with a friend. You could use online tools like Quizlet. You can go ahead and download OneNote on your computer. Take your notes, reformat them again, format them and write them again so like you can understand them better. There's so many different ways that you can study, and I'll provide some links down below with some resources that help me study. But yeah, study, study, study. That's the best thing you can always do to be successful. Number 1 rule to being successful in college, high school, and other academia. All right, tip number 2. Always ask a teacher or a professor for help if you need it. If you have a question in class, don't be afraid to speak up and ask a question, because most likely, and this is kinda dumb sounding, but it's very true. Most of the time, if you have a question, another student in your class is gonna have the same question. So ask it. Let everybody know what your question is. You're not gonna feel dumb. Just ask it and you'll feel better. And the other classmates in your class will feel better too. All right, tip number 3, always take notes. So the best ways you can take notes, especially like if you want to work on a computer, you can. So like on here, I use OneNote on my computer to reformat my notes on here. And I also take any things that I see online, anything that might help me to perform better on the test, exam, quizzes. To know the information better, I'll go ahead and I'll write it on OneNote, and I'll add citations, anything that might help me to better understand the notes and get it into a format that I understand better. But overall, the best way to take notes is to take them twice. So you take your notes in class, then you also take your notes afterwards. All right guys, so tip number 4. Always use a planner to keep track of your daily assignments, any upcoming quizzes or tests. So pretty much what I have is I have a monthly/weekly planner that I use, and I write down any assignments that I might have in here. And I also keep with me a notebook to quickly jot something down. If I can't pull out my planner quick enough, I'll just jot it down in my notebook as a simple note, and I'll be able to go ahead and look back at this later and write it down in my planner. I also keep a calendar on my phone that I can schedule alerts from the day before, the night before, so I remember, oh hey, you need to study for that test tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. Use a planner to keep track and keep a schedule.
Cute.
All right, tip 5. So always make sure that you try not to multitask. If you're working on your computer, doing some assignment, or you're writing something down, the best thing to do is to focus in on what you're doing and not multitask. Take your phone, move it at least 5 to 10 feet away from you so it's not anywhere near you. Turn it on Do Not Disturb so you don't get those notifications. But best of all, make sure, again, try not to multitask, because really, even though you might say you're multitasking, you're really not, because all you're doing is your brain is just switching between both of those actions very rapidly. So you're causing your mind to go like super crazy, and you don't want that to happen, especially if you're trying to focus in on something that's important or you're studying for a test. Always keep focus on what you're doing. Try to put the electronic devices away and focus only on your main point and what is important at that point in time. All right, this might sound a little cliche, but you always want to get at least 8 hours of sleep, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to perform better throughout the day. You're not going to wake up and be so tired and not be able to function. And always try to get at least 8 hours of sleep. and you'll feel so much better and awaken the next day. And also another thing, try to stay away from caffeine, because all it's gonna do, especially if there's a lot of sugar content in it, is you're gonna feel super awake, and then you're gonna go down with that sugar crash. So if you're gonna drink caffeine, try to get it so there's no sugar in it, or it's low sugar, and you'll be super, super good for the day. All right, next up, we're gonna talk about helping you manage your thoughts and emotions effectively. So if you feel disappointed because you got a bad grade on the test, don't let it hurt you or bring you down. Think, I'm gonna do better on that next one, because you know what? I'm gonna be able to refocus myself, think about another way that I can better learn my notes and study for this exam, and you'll be so much better. But definitely try not to stress too much. I know, especially if you have a lot of assignments, it can be stressful, but take a minute to breathe, meditate, and think about how good you're gonna do if you just take your time, focus on your stuff, and think about doing better the next time around, because trust me, it's gonna help you so much more in the long run. All right, next up, and this is the final tip that I have for you, and this is the best thing that you can take with you. If there's one thing I want you to remember, I want you to remember this. Always hang out with people who are gonna make you better. If they make you hurt, make you feel sad, the best thing to do is just stay away from them, because you know what? They're not gonna help you perform better. So if you're in school and there's a certain group that you hang out with and they're bad trouble, they're getting in trouble a lot, you don't want that to affect you. So stay with a good crowd and try to find people who are gonna make you feel happy, because in the end, you are exactly what matters most. And your performance is what is gonna help you. You wanna be the best you can be. So always remember, hang out with a good crowd, relieve stress in the best way possible, try to find ways that you can help you study even better, and remember, if there's anything that you need help with, I'm here. So if you just want to leave a comment down below in the description, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Leave a comment down below if there's another tip that you might have to help you, because definitely we all can learn together, and that is the best thing about the internet. We can help each other grow and be more successful than ever, and it's so amazing. But definitely leave a comment down below, like, subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna be posting another one hopefully soon. Sorry I was late on this one. There was a little bit of a miscommunication. I had some issues, especially with school. I was kind of busy trying to focus my thoughts in on my homework, but definitely have a good one and stay cool.